Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this Feria Power Violet, and this is Intense Medium Violet V48. I've actually used this one before, but I didn't actually show what it looked like on, so I used it maybe a couple years ago. But you can see there's different hair colors, and they're all kind of brown and dark as to what it would be. But it should be kind of like a burgundy color, just kind of like these. But you can see what my hair looks like now. It's been a while since I've colored it, so you can see my roots and all the grays in there. That's kind of my indicator of where the roots are coming in, because my natural color is quite dark. It's kind of fades in this. This chunk up front was bleached several months ago, and I've just been coloring over it. Actually bleached it and dyed it purple, I think, with Manic Panic. And so that was actually an option I did eventually go for. But the problem with that is it washed out quite fast. And that was not really conducive to having to do that much work to color my hair. So it was beautiful, and maybe I'll insert a photo of what that looked like. So today we're going to go after this, and I actually used a purple before this. I think it's like a different shade. I forget which one. It might have been the same shade. There's a few different purples now. A couple years ago there was only a few, maybe like 2 options. But now there's a range of purples, just like there's a range of reds for the Feria colors. Alright, so let's get into it. This is what the box looks like. So you can go by this little lady's head. What you get in there is this bottle, and this one is a shimmering conditioning color gel, and this mixes into bottle number 2. It's pretty easy. 1, 2. This is the shimmering conditioning developer cream, and so the chemistry of these two creates the color. Now, kind of like Manic Panic, where it has pure color, this is a color booster. So this will help give you that power violet. And so like the power reds, they have a red one of these. This one has a purple. So this gets mixed in, and this says, yeah, just color booster. This makes it smell tasty, not tasty, pretty. Kind of like flowers almost, but it still smells like chemicals. So trust me, it's a little bit of a help, but not much. So this is aromatic shimmer serum. So the 3 of them get mixed together, and then you pump that in there. In addition, you get things for washing, which is a conditioning shampoo, which is actually a new thing, and a conditioning power conditioner. Now it says number 4 on there. This does not go into this container. Trust me, it does not. This is for after. When you color your hair, it tends to, this isn't, I mean, not so much for Feria, but it can make it feel really rough, and this makes it feel delicious, lovely. I like to use just a little bit of it, because with regular conditioner you don't really need that much. So I use a little bit of this and a little bit of this first. And I use this a few times after I've washed all the conditioner out, and then, you know, days go by, and then when I have to wash it again. And it helps keep the color a little bit more vibrant. So I'll stick these in the shower later. So that is all for what's in the box besides some instructions. There are some gloves in here, but I have my own gloves that are more like, they fit better. Then these are kind of everyone's hands, maybe. I have colored my hair a bunch, but you can see that that has the time, kind of easy to find. It gives instructions. I've been coloring hair since I was 18, which is 18 years. And now I feel old. No, not really. I started coloring my hair red when I was in college. But the thing about red is it turns brassy. And what that means, it's kind of orange. I really hate that. I mean, it's not terrible. You can look at a few of my previous videos and see kind of the transition between what a new color looks like fresh, and how a red will fade to kind of brassiness. However, I found that the Power of Violets, this isn't super brassy, as you can tell. I mean, it's brown, but it's not orange, and that's a big difference. It's actually fading out to a color that's not as orange as maybe one of the Power Reds would be. So if you've colored your hair red and you get kind of frustrated with the brassiness, this may be a good option for you. So I'm going to get into how I color my hair. That part will probably be all sped up because no one really want to watch that. If you colored your hair a whole bunch, you know how that goes. If you don't, well, I guess you might learn something through watching. I don't know. I'm not sure how long my camera will last too. Alright, I'm just putting my gloves on. And I'm wearing, this is actually, a lot of people just wear like cold shirts. But I found that that's a pain in the butt to try to pull off once you have all that color on. So I bought one of these stylist capes or whatever from Sally's a few years ago. And so you can just wash it. It's just plastic. It does get hot though, so I'm totally sweating underneath here. It is not a pleasant feeling. It's not. I like to cover the floor in old towels, though I don't think I've ever done a video in my old bathroom, but in our house that we lived in for almost 12 years, we had the bathroom remodeled. We took 2 bathrooms and made it into one gigantic bathroom. That is for a different video, and I feel like I'm kind of rambling now. Alright, so we're going to do this. I have a brush, a bunch of clippies. These are also from Sally's in some various places. And comb. Once all of that is mixed together, what you have is a very bright red. Now, don't forget, it will not be this color. It will actually darken as the chemical process continues. And you can see it's, well, maybe you can't see, but I can see it's darker. It may just be the shadow for now. So I'm going to add this, and you will see through the video that this color will actually darken. At no point on dark hair are you going to get this bright of a red just by plopping it on there. I tried. Now you gotta bleach it first if you wanted something ridiculous. But anyways, this will get darker. You will not be a clown. It'll be good. Or a space invader, whatever you like.
Balkan, Balkan, run through my veins and into my brain. Balkan, Balkan, now move your feet and dance with me. Balkan, Balkan, run through my veins and into my brain. Balkan, Balkan, now move your feet and dance with me. Hey!
Music travels through the world.
color has finished processing. And I don't know if you can see, it's just really dark. But you can see red on my forehead. Not forehead, my scalp. And I removed the red from my forehead with just a damp paper towel. I got most of it, though. I have this splotch on my arm. It should just wash off with a few good scrubs. Alright, so I am going to wash this all out and use the shampoo and conditioner as instructed. And when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like wet. Alright, so I just got out of the shower. It's all wet. This is what the hair looks like wet. You can see a lot of the red came off my scalp. So I tend to scrub that pretty hard because that red really does stain. But I still tend to find pockets of it that I missed. So you can see it darkened up quite a bit. One thing I wanted to mention before I dry it is how to maintain colors like this. Because obviously it's not like a brown or natural one. So I use Ulta, and you know, obviously you can get this at Ulta or their website. This is a colorless shampoo and a colorless conditioner with no sulfates in it that are made for colored hair. This is the ultimate pure color. They have a red line and a blonde. I don't know if they have a brown, but they have a red and a blonde. And I found like the red one ended up making my hair more brassy, which is what we're trying to avoid. When you do purple or say like a blue or pink or something like that, their colored lines aren't going to be suitable for that. So I use the clear one. There's also a L'Oreal version that's pretty good. This is Ever Pure. I'm almost out of this one. So I use the other kind. Also, you'll see when I dry my hair that it'll be kind of on the red side, which is fine. If you wanted to pump it up and have more purple, you could wait, I would say, tomorrow, next day, to give your hair a little bit of rest. And you could pump up the color with, say, Manic Panic. This is vegan, it won't hurt your hair, but your hair follicles are all funky right now. So you might need to give your hair a little break. You know, you could always try it, but I feel like it's not going to stay as well. So something like a Manic Panic is something you could mix into, maybe not this conditioner, but maybe this one. I mean, a little bit in your palm, a little bit of this, and put it through your hair when you're washing it. And it will kind of make your hair more vibrant and kind of keep the color longer. However, like I said, this line doesn't really turn it brassy, and it doesn't make it fade as much as some of the other ones, especially the colored shampoos. I feel like they alter your hair faster because they do have those colorants in there. And this would be like your own custom blend if you needed that. You could also custom mix your own color if you were feeling super sciencey. All right, so let's get to the next part, which is drying this lovely hair. See you in a bit. Alright, so we have everything dried for this lovely hair. And I started with the way that I normally do, which is just putting mousse in it while it's wet. I like to use this Aussie one, which I missed out of. It's the Aussie Volume. So when you throw the hair dryer in it, or dry it with the hair dryer, then it kind of puffs up a little bit. Otherwise it's kind of flat. And then I put my bangs back because I'm still deciding what to do with those. But you can see the color is a lot better than it was. Remember, this was the bleached part, so it's not probably as accurate of a color. I'm also going to show you what this looks like outside, where you can really see the colors in it. So you can see like the red tones and the gray, covered as good as gray can be covered. It's kind of like resistant these days. Alright, so that's what it looks like indoors. Kind of nice. It's grown out a lot since the last video. So that's been, you know, over a year ago. It's been growing out for about a year. Like this. Anyways, let's go outside where it is freezing cold, but sunny. And then you can really see what this looks like. Alright, see you in a moment. Alright, So this is what the color looks like outside. So you can see more of the purples and the red. It's kind of like a burgundy, I would assume. I can't really see it with the bright sun. But this is what the box looks like. This is the Feria Power Violet Intense Medium Violet V48, in case you need a reminder. And that's all for this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. You know, you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff. We have a bunch of older videos, and I'm going to be making more. You guys can check out my website, which is www.craftyladyabby.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook and the Twitter for Crafty Lady Abby as well. What else do I have? That's it. Pinterest, same thing. That's all for this. Hope you guys have a wonderful crafty day, or, you know, hair coloring day, whatever you're feeling today. Bye, guys.